J. Cole's Poor Antonio. We listened to it before the pod. J. Cole said, I pulled the plug because I seen where they was about to go. They wanted blood. They wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. Another line, he said that they see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost a battle dog. I would have lost a bro. I would have gained a foe. And another lyrics, he said, since the age of 14, Jermaine is no king. If that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay a whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media competing for your favorable meme. And last lyric is, my dog texted me. I'll share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot a gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly.
Nah, he talked. He walked and talked.
What do you think about that? What's your take on the how he addressed the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef?
I feel like
after he apologized.
But he apologized?
Damn. Yeah, it was big. I think he did it at his Dreamville festival where he apologized to Kendrick Lamar for his diss. Because he dropped a diss track called 7 Minute Drill.
He backed out?
Yeah, he backed out like months ago because he before Not Like Us dropped, before the fucking Meet the Grams dropped, before Drake's Family Matters dropped. Yeah. All before all those, he was like, you know what, this ain't for me. I got mad love and appreciation for you, admiration for you. And I was like, he's a big ass fan, and I apologize and all that good stuff. So he dropped out of the race, and then he put this Poor Antonio out to address the following,
which was fire, and I get it. That's a smart move to hop out of this shit, but if you already step into it, if you already hopped into it, what are
you trying to say?
You gotta finish it. You know what I'm saying? You can't go into it and come out of it.
So what are you saying about him? So what does that make him?
He's scary, but I get it. That's his brag. That's his. You gotta make a business decision at the end of the day.
Right. Do you think
you ain't going against? You ain't messing with bro. You know he ain't messing with Kendrick, and he probably ain't messing with Drake because Drake got a slick mouth too.
Right. I mean, I think that skill-wise, he could have taken on both of them, but I think he valued the friendships and the relationships that he had with them more than the rap competition or beef thereof.
That's really not his brand. You know what I'm saying? That's not really what.
He's actually always talking like he's the best guy, or niggas can't fuck with him. But I think that when he's doing that, he's talking to the majority of the rap game and not necessarily Kendrick and Drake.
But they got their beef. Drake and Kendrick, they got their beef.
Mm-hmm.
So it's personal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And J. Cole's he's not trying to really promote that type of energy and shit like that. So he was right, like he said, he know where it's gonna lead to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
To the calm approach.
Yeah, and he's being dead ass.
Right. And what's it called?
He's being dead ass though, because it's weird. Drake getting niggas out of here for sure. He's packing niggas up. He could do shit like that. Oh, Drake's like that. Drake's nasty.
You got more conspiracies? So if he's packing niggas up, why isn't Kendrick packed up? Why isn't Kendrick in a pack? What are we talking about?
That shit don't take no time to get back, right? It ain't no destined time for get back.
Literally, but before Kendrick, no one's called on record. No one's called Drake a pedophile. His biggest song, Kendrick's biggest song right now has been #1 for weeks. Has been calling Drake and his boys pedophiles, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. So it's if Drake was off niggas, I think this would be the time that he would off somebody, or not.
That's too. He get clipped. It's too obvious right now.
So what are you saying?
You got to be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? And
how smart does he have to be about it?
It take a 6 months, a year.
You gotta wait the time out.
At a time, yeah.
So you think so you're making a prediction then? Is this a prediction that you feel like Kendrick Lamar is gonna be out of here in a year or so? Off this earth?
I think Kendrick's heavy.
What's it called? We'll come back to this
Kendrick's too heavy. I think Kendrick's too heavy for that. But
oh, so then what are you saying?
He definitely bodied Extentation. But we're not gonna go federal on this.
What do you think, Dre?
I don't know.
Man, you know the lyrics. You got to pull them out.
He sounds like he's alluding to it, but he also could be just. Drake is also like not no dummy, and he's not necessarily the best strategist. But
X said that too. X said that if I die, Drake did it. He said that too. And then they're gonna mention him in court. They're gonna mention Drake in court. Right. Okay. So we're just not gonna act like he can do that.
So why didn't Drake go down? If they
show up. Because he's Drake. He's Jewish. He's fucking huge. Like he's fucking Drake. That's why.
So if that's the case, then why he gotta wait for Kendrick? You said he gotta wait time or whatever.
It's Kendrick's heavy. Kendrick's with Jay-Z and them. Not one of those guys you just walk down on and do whatever you want to.
Okay. so he would have.
Not one of them guys.
So J. Cole would have met that type of smoke if he would have like went.
I don't know.
Route?
J. Cole. That's why I feel like J. Cole. You know, he's smart because he's probably not living like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, J. Cole want to walk around the streets
on a bike and all that.
Yeah, he want to do shit like that.
Yo, but I respect it though. I respect it though because he really does that.
Nah, I respect.
You saw what happened to PNB Rock. Niggas took Nipsey Hussle.
But them niggas is not putting out the type of energy J. Cole is.
Right.
So you can do shit like
you think that matters?
PNB's talking about,
RIP to PNB, man.
Yeah, for sure.
RIP to Nipsey, but RIP to PNB because that shit hurt my heart.
See, the Nipsey shit, I don't really jack that was gang related. I feel like the government took him out, but that's just another.
Was it gang related or did the government take him out?
I feel like the government took him out because of what he was spreading and what type of influence he had on black people. And
you don't think Kendrick and J. Cole have like the same, if not more, of the influence than Nipsey when he was putting out music?
It's no, because the game he's giving you is different. Like J. Cole, Nipsey's giving you like game like on like Dr. CB and like he's giving you game like he's on some different shit. Them niggas is kind of like giving you like life shit, you know what I'm saying? Not like information that'll change like your fucking life business wise and shit. Like he's giving you the game, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kind of talking about like reflections, and you gotta talk about like real business, like real game, like good shit.
I'm here for that. I mean, I feel like if I had the only thing I would say about that is I feel like Nipsey before he passed, like Nipsey has had like a bigger impact after his passing than before his passing. Like most rappers, like Juice WRLD and different people like that. So It's like, I don't know if he had, not to say he didn't have impact while he was here, but I feel like it's grown exponentially.
But that's right.
Yeah. Do me a favor. I did this the episode before last, where we called somebody live on podcast and got their takes, and it was fire because live and it's like just a fire on live call or whatever. My fault, Chuck. My fault. I apologize. Yo, Chuck, what is your take on J. Cole's Poor Antonio?
I feel like he perfectly explained why he dropped out the disc.
Okay.
At the end of the day, like, he came to the rap game to make music, have fun, and express himself in music, not to beef with niggas.
Okay, so you respected it.
Yeah.
You didn't think it was like pussy or scary or I don't know, like soft time?
This is the only nigga that we know who put hands on Diddy. You can't be scared about none of that shit.
Okay. Okay. That's hilarious.
The only nigga who put hands on one of the niggas who was untouchable, quote unquote. But yeah, why would you be scared about that?
Right. He lived to tell. I mean, he said it in the Poor Antonio that he didn't want to lose like friendships and like lose a bro, gain a foe, all these different things.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to be. That has nothing to do with being scary or just like being logical. Like,
okay.
Why would I want to get between Jalani and Drake's beat? They're both my friends.
Okay. But this is really what it's like. This is like Dre and Janaya are both balling. They're both playing basketball. And Dre says Dre, Janaya, and Chuck are the best on the court or best in the league. And then you come out of nowhere dissing both of them. And then so Dre's supposed to be like, hey man, like, you know what I mean? drop a whole diss track and then come out apologizing for it. That's what's that say about Drake?
That Drake said how you felt in the moment, that it's possible how you felt like it.
Okay.
It's okay as a man to take back what you said. It's
Okay.
not always right in that moment.
Okay.
Chuck, real shit.
Yo, Chuck preaching over here.
Chuck
Okay.
some shit, man.
So Drake, you still feel the way you felt about it being like a soft take, or like a soft?
And like J. Cole is being responsible really just to please fans. Like he don't, like he said this for the telly. He didn't want to do that. He just wanted to do it for the fans. The fans wanted to hear him respond.
So that's my problem, right? That's my only problem with it is like the beef had nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? The beef had nothing to do with J. Cole. You know, they were.
How have nothing to do with him?
It had nothing because everybody, Metro Boomin, Kendrick, all them, Future, they were attacking Drake. J. Cole was just with the Drake at the time, so he felt entitled.
No, fuck the big three.
Fuck the big three. It's just Big Me.
No, he said, "Fuck the big three, it's Big Me." I mean,
Who's a part of that big three?
J. Cole, but you're rap like Kendrick is attacking. He's not attacking J. Cole's lifestyle. He's just saying you're not next to me, and that's okay. LeBron, it's okay for LeBron to say Kevin Durant is not.
The
next
fuck
to
it is.
No, it is. It's okay for LeBron to say Kevin Durant can't stand next to him. It's okay to say that, but I love Kevin Durant. But for you to involve yourself in a beat, throw a shot. Because it's okay if you see niggas shooting at each other, it's okay. But when you shoot a shot at a nigga, well, it's cool. Now it's
Nah, fuck him. Fuck Miles. I'm over it.
Now it's no longer acceptable to say I didn't mean to shoot at you because you shot at him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you had that perspective and that vision that it was gonna end in deadly, don't involve yourself in it. If that was your vision, you know what I'm saying? He involved himself already. He already dropped this track, but he's seen that it's going to the next level. Niggas wilding his man's up, and he know that he's probably not big enough to say this man's because there's a lot of stoppers. Don't involve yourself.
That niggas wilding drink up at the point that like he said, a lot of niggas behind the box and shit like that. He's not about to play a game on the internet. Niggas want to rap and actually be artists, we can rap, but if it's gonna be an internet game, I'm not playing it.
Wait a minute, Chuck. So you saying that they if they come at Cole again, he's gonna stay where he's at, or you think he's gonna?
What I said was the fact that when
You said if niggas want to rap, we can rap.
Three of the biggest names ever currently in hip hop, quote unquote, try to be. The internet started going crazy. They're not. There are a whole bunch of different narratives about the beat. Instantly. J. Cole's not a nigga to be about the narrative. He's gonna be on his own lane and make sure niggas know what he's about. So yes, he made the diss track, and when his diss track said I might delete this shit later, that I don't even know if I'm really doing it. That's the name of the diss track was might delete later. Like, so he didn't say like.
No, it wasn't. That was the name of the album. Let's fact check. That was the name of the album, not the name of the diss track.
4 songs, might delete later. Yeah, cool.
Nah, it was 10 songs. We gotta fact check. We gotta keep fact checking. It's 10 songs, not 4 songs. It's 10 songs.
Okay, I'm not down with trouble. Fact check what the fuck you want, baby. The main thing you see was might delete later. Like he's not. That was the thing he was saying in this album. He wanted to keep it. Wanted to keep it out there for a long time.
But gang, he didn't delete the whole album. He just deleted the one diss track.
Yeah. Because niggas only listen to the whole album for the diss track. Right or wrong. Niggas not listening to anything.
Nah, I was fucking with I would have fucked with the album completely until he apologized. After he apologized, I couldn't really listen to him like that no more. It wasn't necessarily I only tuned in for like that's like there's 9 other songs from J. Cole. Like if I'm a J. Cole fan, I'm not gonna just listen to the diss track. If that was the case, he would just put out the diss track and not the album.
I'm not talking about this J. Cole. I'm talking about the world himself. Listen to Might Delete Later just to hear him diss Kendrick.
Okay.
People tuned in just to see him diss Kendrick. Well, J. Cole never was a nigga to really diss anybody, was he? Who did he really diss?
No, but J. Cole might not be the type of nigga to diss niggas directly, but he is always the type of rapper to say he's the best. He's the best in the rap game, da-da-da-da. This is your opportunity to prove that you're the best going toe-to-toe with the best in the game, and you bailed out of it.
J. Cole's a nigga say he's the best, and most of these niggas are props.
All right, but that doesn't take away that he says that he's the best. You can give niggas their flowers if you want to, but when you say that you're the best, you're supposed to prove that you're the best. When like LeBron James has to go up against the best in the league, he's not. You know what I mean? You still got to do that. Like, I'm not saying I'm mad at J. Cole's. I'm not saying I'm mad at J. Cole's decision, but it's just like.
LeBron's the quote-unquote best in the league, right? Why did he take Curry? Another nigga's also the best in the league. LeBron never lost, but he gave Curry his props. But LeBron also won. So if you win some, you lose. So you can be the best or whatever. You still not always win.
No, and I feel that. That's what happened with Drake. Drake obviously claimed he was the best. Obviously took the L. But J. Cole, on the other hand, that's like J. Cole coming to the championship, and I'm not playing. I'm not about to play. Like that's more so what it's like than just taking the L, because it's not even like he played. He just, I'm surrendering.
He didn't want to pick a side.
He could have had his own side. He didn't have to be. It could have been a 3-way freaking battle royale.
It could have been a 3-way battle royale because the main reason why J. Cole and Kendrick beat him because he made a song with Drake. Come on, like it would have been J. Cole and Drake versus Kendrick. It would have never been a 1v1v1. It would have been J. Cole had to pick one side or another.
Right, but even if he didn't have beef with, first of all, mad niggas picked a different side as far as not being on Drake's side. So it's like that's not even like it's impossible. But I'm saying you didn't have to be on Drake's side. Like it's not like you had to put out a track with Drake. You could have put out a track like you did. Like you put out a track by yourself, and you could have if Kendrick was throwing out fucking diss tracks against you, it'd have been a 1-on-1. It wouldn't have been a 2-on-1. I mean, separately anyway. People would have had to break down the diss tracks or the rap beef between Drake and J. Cole, and also break it down between Drake and Kendrick. Not Drake and J. Cole versus Kendrick.
It would have been like that because it's Rick Ross, all the niggas from switch sides, A$AP Rocky.
You know what, Chuck? I don't even care because like you just said it. Because mad niggas was against Drake. So if two niggas are against Kendrick, fuck it. It was a 20v1 like you said.
But think of the caliber of niggas who are against Drake. Look at the caliber of niggas who are against Drake.
Yep.
The caliber of niggas who are talking about the potentially 3 greatest rappers or 3 greatest artists out of this era right now.
All right, but my thing is, and I hear what you're saying. I definitely hear everything that you're saying. Kendrick wanted smoke. He didn't care if he was talking to the 2 greatest niggas. He said fuck the big 3, and he didn't just say fuck Drake. Fuck Drake don't include Drake, blah blah. He said fuck the big 3, and J. Cole was the one who said that them niggas was the big 3. So it's like, to each his own at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, think about if 2 kingdoms are just, like, there's 3 kings, right? 2 kings are at war. What is the 3rd king getting out during the war? Nothing. If 2 countries are at war, say, alright, Russia and England are at war. What is America getting out during that war? Fucking nothing. You don't get nothing out of getting that war.
If Russia sends shots at England and US, that's either you know what I mean? Like that's.
I didn't say that. I said Russia and England are at war. Right?
Nah,
But you keep taking Cole out of it.
Yeah, because Kendrick sent shots at both of them, first.
Yeah, Kendrick sent shots at both of them. He didn't just send shots at Drake.
I say fuck the big 3, he sent 1 shot. J. Cole made a whole diss track. Kendrick had to hear it. Kendrick never responded to the diss track, did he?
He took it down.
It doesn't matter. It's still up there. It was still up there for 5 days, whatever many days it was. He still heard it.
All right, but I'm saying in those 5 days there wasn't another track. Like he took it down and publicly apologized at his own festival. So it's like Kendrick could have made a diss track about J. Cole, but he already never in rap history has there been an apology for a diss track. Like he didn't have to make a diss track. You even heard. I don't know if you heard, but like at Kendrick's Juneteenth festival or performance or whatever, he told Drake to give back Tupac's ring or whatever, and then he might get some respect or whatever. Like all you got, if you fucking apologize, you proved his point.
But he apologized to Kendrick for even getting in the not for his sake, to even get in the beef in general. He didn't want to be on anybody's side. That's why he apologized. Did he not say that? He wanted to be neutral. He said that. I seen the thing. He said, "I apologize. I don't want to pick sides. I want to be neutral."
So he apologized for dissing him, correct?
Going to be involved to a party. Because if J. Cole really wanted to just either one of the two, like, we know what would happen. Drake wouldn't even be involved if it was Kendrick versus J. Cole. Like, to be real. It would have been a lyrical distance, like J. Cole. What if these niggas messing Drake because how fake he is? Like, for real.
What's a good point? That if
J. Cole really took it serious, the beef would navigate from Drake and Kendrick to J. Cole and Kendrick to the bar-getting, wordplay, how they going, how they can actually rap, how they can actually go on track.
Exactly. Like Drake part of the beef would have
It's not like Drake can't fucking rap.
between J. Cole and Kendrick. That's it. So like,
I hear what he's saying. That's what I'm saying. That's a good point.
Like now, J. Cole should be neutral out of the shit in general. Because
I don't agree
niggas
with
been waiting for J. Cole's lyrics and Kendrick's lyrics to hear what they had to say about each other.
but you're doing this what if type shit, like Kendrick did, like J. Cole didn't walk into a studio.
Niggas know that's a fact. As soon as like if Kendrick and J. Cole listen to each other, nobody would have listened to Drake's part. But what Drake really had to say.
You're out of your mind, Chuck. What the fuck? Like,
Nah,
niggas, like as soon as Drake dropped, everyone on YouTube is tuning in because they want to hear what the fuck he's saying. Whether he wins or not is up like hearsay. But everyone, it's gonna be the most viral thing.
You're telling me right now, J. Cole started dropping serious this, and Kendrick started dropping serious this back at J. Cole. Drake had a part in that. Drake, like, niggas started listening to what Drake had to say between them two. No, nobody even cared what Drake had to say. When it comes to the toughest lyrics.
All right, Chuck, let's do this. One, I like the conversation we're having. I feel like you're a little aggressive, but I still like it. What's it called? Are you saying to me, let's do it this way. If you're saying to me, if J. Cole dropped his 7-minute drill like he did and never deleted it, never erased it, never apologized, that niggas went and tuned in to Drake's Family Matters because J. Cole didn't submit? Does that make sense?
I don't think Drake dropped Family Matters.
Why? He got dissed too.
But I'm saying, but Drake had to start making crazy. How many niggas dropped in a row? Back to back to back, right? There's nobody helping him. If he had the help that Kendrick had, or J. Cole would have helped him jump in, drop this. Family Matters never would have came true. J. Cole would have had to jump another. Kendrick would have responded to him. And it would have back and forth between J. Cole and Kendrick was such Drake.
Bro, I think you just keep making it like a team thing. It's not necessarily a team thing because when Kendrick wasn't dropping based off fucking Metro Boomin and Future, who kept dissing Drake. He was doing his own. He was on his own accord. He freaking 30 minutes later dropped a diss track right after Drake did. So no one was moving like, oh, everyone's dissing Drake. Let me wait my turn. Like, that makes no sense.
So you're saying that's not the order that happened? Everybody didn't drop diss tracks about Drake, and Kendrick can drop one? That is the order that happened.
For one of his diss tracks, maybe, but Drake, like, literally, again, Kendrick dropped a diss track. Then Drake dropped a diss track. Then 30 minutes later, Kendrick dropped another diss track.
They all dropped diss tracks before Kendrick ever dropped.
So are you saying they're in a fucking group chat and they're saying, yo, I can't drop my diss track right now because I'm dropping a diss track? Like, is that what you're saying?
What they're saying, but if you look at the timeline of when they dropped the diss tracks, they all came before Kendrick.
Okay, first off, they came after Kendrick's because they, like that, came out first. So what are we talking about?
You just answering my question. And who's on like that? Who's on that whole album? The whole album was all dissing Drake.
Okay, I'm listening to you, Chuck.
The whole entire album was all dissing Drake, and like that was not the first song on that album.
You're right. They all dropped at the same time, though, Chuck. I'm trying to follow you. So I just.
Alright, cool. And if J. Cole kept whatever, he did not delete that song, right? And then Kendrick responded to that song, there would have been niggas would have listened for J. Cole's response to Kendrick and Kendrick's response to J. Cole, who would not be worried about Drake's response at all.
So you're not. Why? I don't understand that though, because like, what proves that? Like, you're just saying that because J. Cole was involved and didn't apologize, no one's tuning into Drake's to hear Drake's diss when there's like the most important thing that was going on when it was going on. Are you saying that J. Cole has more pull when he drops music than Drake does? Because that's also not true.
Who's the better lyricist?
I'm not disagreeing who's the better lyricist.
Kendrick and Cole, like just even being on an album together, or them rapping together, or Drake and Cole, or Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
I think you're what's it called? I agree that they're better lyricists. I'm saying I agree that they're the bigger, better lyricists or whatever the case it is, but
What has them more hyped up when niggas doing one thing more than anything? Kendrick and J. Cole are being do any type of music together. Imagine if they started dissing each other, going back to back. Niggas want to hear that.
I understand. I'm not disagreeing that niggas want to hear J. Cole and Drake or J. Cole and Kendrick, but to say that no one's gonna want to hear Drake makes no sense because it's also Drake rapping, and that's what the world wants to hear too. Is Drake fucking rapping and him testing the fact that he's always saying he's the best, he's the Michael Jackson, he's this, he's that, in the third, and now rap beef is the most controversial.
So you honestly think if J. Cole would continue dissing Kendrick, that Drake would drop all those songs?
That Drake would have or Kendrick?
Either or. Do you think they would have dropped all those songs about each other if J. Cole continued in rap beef?
Yes, because it's separate. It's not like you're combining because they're on this. They both will be against Kendrick, but it doesn't mean that it's not. Their beefs aren't separate. Like their diss tracks aren't separate. Yo, wait a minute. Yo, Dre, I don't mean to be a pain. Can we call Miles off your phone, or is that gonna work? Cause this. What do you think about this? I mean, what do you think about this, Jalani? Because it got carried away. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, that ain't really I don't really got much to say on this shit.
I'm not. I kind of knew. I wasn't trying to.
Well, that's why I've been quiet because I ain't got really much to say on it.
That's fine. That's fine. If we could get Miles on the phone real fast, because I think Chuck is talking crazy. But
I honestly think you're talking crazy.
Dre, you're a person. What the fuck do you think? He feels like if J. Cole never dropped or never took down and apologized for his diss track, that no one would have cared about Drake's disses, and would have been between J. Cole and Kendrick.
No, that's not. No. They would have cared about Drake's diss. I mean, because it's a beef. It's like a beef between between Transformers. You know what I'm saying? Like
or the Avengers. Yeah, like Civil War or some shit. Like
everybody. They obviously.
You know what? There was a movie about Captain America and Iron Man. Come on.
No, Avengers. The Avengers.
Yo. All right, so put fucking Black Panther in there. You taking Black Panther? Yeah.
I mean, it's Avengers.
You think if you don't.
If you had a Black Panther movie, probably at 10 minutes. The whole movie is about Captain America and Iron Man.
So we're talking about Civil War. I'm giving you a scenario though. I know, but I'm giving you a scenario. Civil War was the example. I'm giving you a scenario. If it's if it's Black Panther, if they all got beef, Black Panther, Captain America, and Iron Man all got beef separately. Like, why do you think that they're not gonna have their 1v1s? Like you just feel like because they both have a mutual enemy that it's 2 against 1. Like they're not gonna hop on a track or one of the beefs just ceases to exist. I need to get Miles on the phone because this is fucking. Chuck, if we're keeping score, I disagree with you. Dre disagrees with you, and I'm about to get one more person to disagree with you real fast. Just hold on. Fucking.
Jalani, you agree with me to disagree with me 4 times in this conversation?
No. I know. I respect what you're saying. I don't agree with you. I respect what you're saying. I respect your enthusiasm. I think that I told you didn't make sense.
I make 100% sense. What are you talking about?
You do not. This is the part that doesn't make sense.
This track against Kendrick Lamar, that Drake would have dropped all those songs.
Drake was every. Damn, can I answer you? This is the aggressive. Can I answer your question? Drake dropped all those songs because he was responding to Kendrick. So yes, if Kendrick drops Meet the Grams, Euphoria, fucking Not Like Us, Drake is dropping all those songs. Why would he not?
Kendrick's not gonna drop all those songs just about one person anymore. He's gonna have to drop about 2 people. But not like Drake respond to all those things. The Drake can't respond to all the songs that are not about him. So make that make sense.
So you don't think, nigga, like that, but his verse was he talking about 2 other niggas. So why are you saying that he wouldn't?
One thing about J. Cole, what are you talking about?
Fuck the big 3. It's just Big Me. It's the biggest. That's the biggest line on that bitch, and it comes from J. Cole's line saying that Cole, Kendrick, and J. Cole are the big 3.
They Not Like Us is the biggest thing on the whole song. Niggas think that's their 5 times.
No, I'm saying on the song Like That. fuck the big three, it's just Big Me is the biggest line on that. And it derives that strictly from J. Cole's line. He's responding to J. Cole on that song. But he's also dissing Drake on the song too. Niggas can do two things at once, Chuck. What we doing?
It's about Drake.
Where's Miles at?
He says one thing about fucking J. Cole.
So you feel like, all right, so the question, nah, bro, nah, because the question was if Cole didn't take down 7 Minute Drill or whatever. So you're right. He only said one thing about J. Cole, but J. Cole did make a diss track, and we're saying if J. Cole never took down the diss track, obviously Kendrick's going to respond to a whole diss track if he didn't take it down and apologize.
Okay, and Kendrick would have spent more time having to respond to. You wouldn't have to spend all this time just responding to Drake. You'd have to respond to J. Cole too, meaning you would not make that many songs about Drake. As like you would have to make 2 songs about each person, because you're not gonna drop 4 or 6 songs about.
Yo, Chuck, you better hope that Miles doesn't answer, because I'm tired from this conversation.
I don't know why you calling me.
Nah, I wanted your take. I didn't know it was gonna be long-winded, but I wanted your take. I don't know why the fuck this nigga isn't answering. I honestly like it. This is exciting and whatnot, but I genuinely think you're wrong. I just don't want another nigga to tell you that you're wrong.
I don't need another nigga to tell me about I'm wrong. I don't care about anybody else's opinion but mine.
All right.
So, yeah.
So even if you got the wrong opinion, you're just gonna keep rolling with it.
I mean, my opinion is wrong to you because it's my opinion. But anyways, it's an opinion. That's why they can't be wrong. You know, they're not facts. They're opinions.
So no opinion is the wrong opinion. I'm not about to go down that rabbit hole. You got it.
Yeah.
All right, Miles is answering. Chuck, I appreciate you, guy. They can pinged it. I was gonna tell him I appreciate him. He's aggressive, but clearly he's a dickhead. Take this shit back. Good look, bro. That's crazy. That's your friend. Headlines podcast, over 15 episodes, talking about different things, music related, dating related. We play mad games, mad jokes, different fights, arguments, debates, and whatnot. So the channel is just going to continue to grow. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out the rest of the channel, and I'll see you next time.